The People First podcast is a show presented by people with learning disabilities. For our friends and communities, we talk about issues that are important to us and interview interesting people to find out new information. This is our way to make a difference and have our voices heard.
Welcome to People First podcast. Today we are speaking to our friends from our actives project, Alex and Barney and Jason. They have joined us today and talk about Mencap learning the conference that happening at end of the October. Welcome back to the show, everyone.
Could you tell us about Mencap LD conference and what happened on tonight?
Yeah, so the Mencap Learning Disability Conference was at the Mercure Hotel, and it happened at the end of October, and it was an event during the day. So we had it started at 10 in the morning and finished at 4 in the afternoon, so it was quite a long day. And what we had different guest speakers, we had some different workshops, and we had lots of different opportunities for people to try and mix and meet. The conference was attended by lots of different organisations in Bradford, and there were some people from Leeds that came as well. But what we really wanted to try and do is we wanted to try and get learning disability sport talked about, and hopefully able to spend some of the funding that we've got on creating new activities.
What was the main goal of the conference?
Getting people to talk and getting people to come together and share different stories.
Who attended the conference were the other groups and advocates who went to?
The people who attended the conference were Bradford People First and New Choices, for example, but lots of other organisations came along too.
What part did our active community play in the event?
So so our active community is part of the Mencap sport team, which is the Mencap active community. So we organised the event along with some of the colleagues that we work. So I think our event was the 4th conference that we'd done in the country, and tomorrow is actually the last one in Nottingham. So we've done 9 conferences overall. So we've helped. So what we've done, we've planned it. We've found venues. We've heard from guest speakers. We've had lots of different organisations come in and talk. But what we've done is we've tried to try and nationally over the country get people talking about learning disability sport and coming together to try and make a big difference.
What is your favourite part of the conference?
I enjoyed all of it, all the different parts and all the different workshops. Oh, and I enjoyed delivering the workshops.
My favourite part of the conference, and all those conferences they've done, is the Jessica Jane story. If you don't know Jessica Jane very well, it's Jessica Jane Applegate. She is an MBE and also a Paralympian who won gold at the 2012 London Paralympics, and she's one of those people who's shown a passion for learning disabilities, and we had a video on YouTube showing her getting gold, and she told herself about her story at the Paralympics and how she overcome her fears with how she is for her learning disability, and it was good to see her in person and talk about her honesty and how she shared a story for others a learning disability with a passion.
Why is it important that we have conference led by adults with learning disabilities?
Shows that they can do things.
Yeah. it also shows that not only, like Jason's right, in showing that we can do, that people with learning disabilities can do things, but it also shows that that everyone can plan something and everyone can be part of whether it's an activity or whether it's a conference or whether it's changing how a community sort of sees a group of people. It's really important that this, the lived experience, and this everyone's involved and included in creating something like the conference.
How did you make the conference accessible for everyone?
A few weeks before the conference, Alex, Rosie and I went to the venue itself and had a look at the venue for accessibility. We also took photos inside, did a video walk through what it looked like, and it was one of them places where everyone can actually just walk in, and that is accessible for everybody, not having to go up in so many stairs or lifts to the place. And the 2 rooms we were in, it was all accessible on one floor. You was just go in one room, go in the next room on one floor, and the same for the restaurant. That was all on one floor, so it was really useful for anyone that's in wheelchairs, struggle with steps. And we found the Mercure Hotel quite an easy place to walk around on the ground floor, so it was no pressure going upstairs or anything. So it was a lucky venue to go to, despite its location, not in the centre of Bradford or anything, but it's a convenient location for travel.
What advice would you give to someone hosting or attending to conference for the first time?
So some of the advice. So we've luckily been able to do this. Like I said, we've done this 9 times. So some of the advice is just try and get the word out to as many people as possible. Trying to include everyone to attend. One thing I know Barney and Jason did like, and they liked at the St Helens one that they came, was the free lunches as well. So I think the free lunches is always a big bonus.
And bit too.
Yeah. So not only did we have the free lunches, we've had little snacks. We had lots of coffees. Cookies as well and cakes.
Yeah, coffee,
cookies,
pastries.
Did you have lemon drizzle? Do I remember lemon drizzle?
Yeah.
Yeah, So we had lots of. So a big thing to do is to take lots of cakes and lots of drinks and lots of really nice food. So, but no, like Barney said, it was really good to hear the Jessica Jane story as well. So having someone in that can have an inspiring story, that's always really good as well.
Now the conference is over. What are your hoping and achievement in 2026?
So in 2026 is another year in the project. So this project runs from, it was January 2024 to March 2027. So we've still got 15 months left. A big thing that we want to try and do is we want to try and work with lots of different organisations like yourselves, like New Choices, Bradford City Football Club, lots of different organisations to try and spend some of the funding we've got. So the funding we have available is to try and get people active and get people moving as much as possible. So that's something we want to try and achieve. We also want to host some more activities. So at the start of this year, we did something called Try It Like It, Do It, which I think you both came to it, which was lots of different sports to try and play. So we're going to host some more community events like that. But really, we want to try and meet as many people as possible. And try and get people in Bradford as active as possible. I don't think you've got anything else to add to that?
No.
If anyone listening wants to get involved with Mencap or my activity community, how can they get in touch and learn more?
If you want to get in touch with anything, any inquiries, any questions, any other business, then give Alex an email at alex.craddock@mencap.org.uk. And my email address is barney@summitcreative.com, and Jason's is jason@summitcreative.com if you want to get in touch with any of us.
That's all the time we have today. We'd like to say big thank you all to all 3 of you of coming back on the show and sharing your work from the conference with us. and our listeners. We hope you have a good 2026. Does anyone have got anything else to add before we end on a show?
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Numbers to comment and like, share on Facebook, Instagram and X. You can find us by searching for PFKC Podcast. Thanks for listening and we'll see you the next time.